we're going to explain how to do random sampling in Excel. There are several ways to achieve this, depending on what kind of random sample you need. 1. Using the rand-if function and sorting. This is a simple method for creating a random sample without replacement, meaning you don't select the same item twice. First, let's assume your data is in column A, starting from A1. In a new column, e.g., column B, next to your data, enter the formula extra rand in cell B1 and drag it down to the last row of your data. This assigns a random number between 0 and 1 to each row. Then sort both columns A and B by column B in ascending order. The top rows now represent your random sample. You can select the desired number of rows from the top to get your sample size. For instance, if you want a sample of 10 items from 100, you would take the first 10 rows after sorting. Remember to copy this sorted data into another sheet or location if you need to preserve your original data order. 2. Using the rand-between function. This is useful for choosing random numbers within a specific range, which you might need if you're sampling from a larger population listed elsewhere. Let's say your population size is 100 and you want a sample of 10. In cell C1, type equal rand between 1 to 100, and then press enter. This will generate a random number between 1 and 100. Copy this formula down to cell C10 to get 10 random numbers. These numbers represent the row numbers of your sample from your original dataset. You can then use these numbers to look up the corresponding data in column A. For instance, you can use the index and match functions to do this more efficiently, or just manually select those rows. For example, if you get 5, 23, 78 as the random numbers generated, you find the corresponding data from rows 5, 23, and 78 in column A for your sample. 3. Using the sample function, Excel 365 and later. This is the most straightforward method available in newer versions of Excel. If your data is in A1, A100 and you want a sample of 10 items, simply use the formula sample A1, A110 in a cell. This will instantly return an array of 10 randomly selected values from your data. This function automatically handles sampling without replacement. Remember to adjust the cell ranges and numbers to match your specific dataset and desired sample size. Using these methods, you can easily and efficiently generate random samples in Excel for various statistical analyses or other purposes. Choose the method best suited to your Excel version and the characteristics of